Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing this wonderful little contraption here. Right, it was originally an idea, sort of an idea made by Ro. I did do those originally. They're very similar. And I've used, oh no, I have done the triangles the same as what she did them. Okay, but I've modified them on this one. Because I'll tell you why I did that during the video. Okay, because I think it was quite a good idea what I did. Okay, I've got a cat pick in there now. Yeah, I've got a cat pick, and I've got this one behind. Okay, so this one's bigger than the one. I think the one made by, I've got actually the one into. That's the one, not the one I just showed you. Another one. There's me trying to rush to get it in, not seeing what I'm doing. That's the size of the other one, the one Ro did. 3 inches by 4 inches. So there is that version as well, but you can also do what I do here to this as well, because I think it's a pretty good, I think it's a little an improvement on the design. Well, I mean, it's entirely up to you what you think. I like the improvement myself. Okay, and there's the finished product. It's got some really good ideas. I do love watching their channel. Okay, and so please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to join me today and find out what this little trick is, and I'll show you a bit of a design trick with these as well, to tell you how, I don't know, it's entirely up to you. It's whatever looks nice to you, but I just suggest a little idea. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. It does help my channel to grow. I have got papers on Ko-fi if you're interested, and some examples on here. I can't see any. Oh, that's one there. I think that's on there, and that like an abstract plant art and things like that. Okay, and there's more than that. There's loads of different ones. Okay, I use them in my designs quite a lot. Oh yeah, and each one of these is actually all these papers here, apart from the cover, are absolutely mine. Oh, that's the one that might be on there. I'm not sure actually. Yeah. So yeah, and if you would like, if you want to give me a donation, that's absolutely fine. That would be very welcome. But if you can't or don't want to, that's fine too. Please put 0 though. Don't put a few pence, because that will just go to PayPal. PayPal will take that. Okay, unless you want to donate to PayPal, of course. Yeah. Okay. But I'm sure you don't. Okay, I'm sure PayPal's got enough. Okay. Right. So let's go now, and I'll show you what to do today. Right then, so I'm going to put it on 7, because then you can see the whole lot, including some. I haven't really got a messy desk at the moment, so we're okay, aren't we? I did tidy. It's fairly easy to tidy when you've got a new mat in. So. Right. Well, it's probably fairly easy to tidy for everybody else anyway, isn't it? Right. I'm going to put that on top of there, because yeah, I've got to do this first, haven't I? Right, so what I'm doing is cutting this to 10 inches. Okay, should we cut the 2 inches off first? I don't even know if it's got a way. No, it has not got a way round, which is a very good thing, because I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to cut off 10 inches. Just cut the side off rather than cutting. Hold on, that's mainly that way. These are like feathers, aren't they, rather than leaves? I'll do it that way around. It looks more like, it's sort of like got either upside down or that way round. So yes, you can, if you hear traffic, it's because I've got the window open rather than having the fan on, which I think buzzes. Okay, so I cut 2 inches off that. Then I think it's 6 inches. don't think I did any. I'm do 6 inches anyway, so whatever 6 inches. I'll tell you if it needs to be any different, but I think 6 inches looks fine. I'm closing that because that's exactly 6 inches when that's closed. Another thing about Made by Rose got a backwards thing, hasn't she? Hers goes backwards. Her scoreboard, the same as Pink Strawberries. I think hers goes backwards as well. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? I know, they're weird. Isn't it weird how that happens? I know, they're going to the side, aren't they? Just realised. Oh, have I cut it? Wait a minute. I'm doing it. It doesn't matter. We'll have it go to the side. What I've done is I've cut it on the 12-inch side, haven't I? Right. So what you have to do is cut 10 and I 12. Yeah. Yes, I have. Right. So you cut. It's 10 by 6, I think. If it isn't 10 by 6, I'm doing 10 by 6. Okay, so you can do it what you like, and if it's completely wrong, you won't be seeing this video. Right, okay, so now I'm going to use this really scruffy that needs cleaning. I've got some got a thing that I can actually clean it with, but I think it must be on the floor, right at the back of the desk, so I've got to crawl under there one day whenever I can, and then get it out. Right, so I'm doing it. I'm scoring at 2.5 and also, is it 7.5? Wait a minute, 1, 2, yeah, it's 2.5 and 7.5, so we get the fold. Okay, 7.5, and then that should make, yeah, theoretically, and it doesn't seem to be very brilliant, but it did work. Oh yeah. Do you know what? Saying that, it does work. In fact, if there's a little tiny gap, that's even better. It doesn't matter about that one bit, okay? I think, I don't know if I did it bigger than this or smaller. Right, okay, so in Made by Rose, what she did was cut a square and cut 2 triangles and stuck them on for the closure. I'm not doing that, I'm doing something different. Okay, I think it's got to be sort of just a bit less than 2.5. I think over 2, like 2.25 wide. Okay, so I need 2 of those, 2.25 wide, and I don't know how long yet, so we'll have to work that out. You and I together can work that out, can't we? It is, say 2.25. If I get this wrong, I'll have to use something else. But 2.25 sounds about right. Okay, on this instance, you can work it out yourself. I'm not very good at working that out, you know. Not that, but how far it is from there to there. Oh, I thought it was here for a minute. Right. For a whole minute, not for a whole minute. Because what I'm going to do is make some pockets inside. Now this is double-sided paper. Rose used single paper and covered it. I think she made some sort of side pocket with it, so that's an option as well. So you could sort of, like, if that's white paper, you could cover it and then make an opening here. I think that's what she did. Stick something in there. It's quite interesting. If you've seen a video anyway, that's your. Oh no, I'm doing it that way around. Okay. I think. So we will get a triangle off there. I think it's double, isn't it? Double that for each side. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Right, so it's 2.25 is, what's that doubled? 4.5. So I need 2 lots of 4.5. I suppose you can use it for, you can save it and use it. I could stick it on you could stick them on a page if you make several of these. You can make these ahead, by the way. Says I. Yeah, I was thinking about my swap partner from my last journal, Marianne Holland. She makes lots of her things ahead. She's got lots of things ready. So, and one of the ladies, obviously don't know, saying too much because I don't know, but the swap partner didn't turn out to be what we wanted. Okay, why is that wrong? Look. Hold on, that's not, no. Hold on, is that, no, why have I done that? Wait a minute, I don't think it will matter if it's too short. Wait a minute. Just a minute. 4.5, it's supposed to be 4.5. So it's this one that's, I must have done 4 1/4 something. So what I'll have to do on the other one is 4 1/4 instead of 4.5. Doesn't matter at all. We're not bothered, it's fine. It's just the width needs to be a certain amount. So that's, I've taken 1/4 inch off that. That should be fairly, yeah, it must have done a 4 1/4. So the pockets are going to have to be a little bit shorter than what I anticipated. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fold them. Am I? Or I can score them at 2 1/4. That's why I got confused. Right, I'm going to score them at 2 1/4. I've got the other. This scoreboard I would not recommend. It's very weird. It's got a. It doesn't even come to the top here. I think that is not very good for people. Okay, but it's a smaller scoreboard, so I'm using it. So 2 1/4 is there. Yes, it's good. It's good in that way. But you can't put it against the edge like that because you can't score there. You have to put it there and only have that edge as a guide. Okay, and you have to sort of like hope for the best. So that's how deep the pockets are going to be. 2 inches by the looks of it. That's adequate, isn't it? It's fine. Okay, so, and I'm going to, even though I've scored this side, you can fold either way, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to make a little notch. How about that? If I can find my little, now I've hidden everything because oh yeah, there it is. I've hidden everything because I've put things, I've got some new stuff, right? I've got a new drawer down there and I can put things away a bit better, hence the tidier desk. Right, okay, says I, hopefully. Right, I'm going to make a small notch. I'm not going to make a little, I'm going to make a little one, a cute one. Okay, so I'm making sure that I've got about the same either side there. I can't quite see, yeah, I think I have. And that's going to, oh, it didn't fire up. Usually it fires up at me. You have to make sure it's the right one, yeah. Yeah, you have to make sure you're not doing you'd have to just turn it around, I suppose. And hope for the best. Right, so I'm doing that and doing that. Okay, and then I'm going to, it's going to be that way around, yeah, see how that, so what I'm going to do is just pull that together, hold it down, so you will go in place. There we go, that's done it, hopefully, yeah. See, that's obviously the way the scoreboard is. Now, it's not brilliant, is it, really? Gosh, we're getting, it's absolutely boiling. Right, so what I'm doing is doing this. Now, this is, if Ro's watching, she will be thinking, ooh. Right, so that's that. You could actually leave it like that, I suppose, and just glue that and that. Well, leave that, just glue that and leave that. Then you've got sort of 2 tuck spots, but I think it looks a bit not very. The reason I'm doing this is because, you know, when you've got a triangle, right, okay, you glue it sort of a bit above, and when you put your card in, it's like a bit above there. But when you do this, it's actually rests. I'll tell you a bit more of that. You'll understand a bit more in a minute, but it actually does rest on the thing there. Right, I'm just thinking, how am I going to get this straight? I don't want to use my, not very good at using the, so I'm thinking about using a knife because my knife's out. So you've got to make sure that the one goes that way, not that both go the same way, otherwise you'd have to start again or find another. It doesn't matter if you do different things, but you have to start again, yeah. Currently my light knife is the one that's sharp. Didn't actually break off it along that line, it broke off there and it's still fine. You still use it. So what I'm going to do is put these down here like this, and I'm going to cut one way and one the other. Okay, so I think is it best to do it like this? I don't know, along a line. So I'm going to use a line of my craft mat. and hope for the best. Okay, hold on. Still might not do it, you know. Right, hopefully that'll be fine. Let's see if I can. So I'm going to put my ruler along that line there. This is why it's useful having a craft mat. Okay, that's moving. Do not move. Then it's straight, you see, rather than, you know, when you cut it with scissors or you use a scoreboard. Doesn't matter about that being bigger, because that's how it is. And I'm going to cut that one along from there to there, and I've got to remember to do it that way. Right, that from there to there. Yeah, so you have to sort of like realise that you're doing it the opposite way round. You know, if you're not logical like me, like I am, you're not logical. Yeah, yeah, I'm afraid that's me. If you're not, if you're the same. Right, so yeah, what was I saying? Did I tell you? Yeah, I'm not sure if I told you that. Yeah, she's making my swap partner's making the person who organised the swap a journal, so she gets one. I think that's really nice of her, because she's not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to do the swap. I can't really go into details because it's not my place. Right, but I think that's really nice of her. She's really nice, actually. Really nice lady she is. Swap partner. She says my. She says my. I did put it on it. If you've seen my. It should be the video before this. It says that, and that's exactly what she said. She says, "I love this. This is maybe even my favourite journal, because it's so different." So I did mine different than normal. It could have been a little bit bigger actually. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just try and get it even. Okay, so I'm going to, I don't know whether to glue, perhaps glue the pockets first, I don't know. Oh, that makes it that. It don't matter if it's, yeah, they're sort of disguised pockets. There we go. I'm going to see what looks best. Is it up to the, perhaps there or there? I think a little bit into the middle. So it perhaps could have been a little bit bigger. Was it 5/8 or something? 3/8 or something? 3/8 is it? Rather than a quarter. Yeah, there. Look, let's have a look. See what whereabouts that is. So there. Right, I've got some really nice bottle glue, and I've got this one. Okay, I know it's probably had glue all over it, and that's why it's all sticky. So I've been out using colours and that, and obviously it's gone off onto the glue. Right, so I'm going to sort of like move that there. Okay, it's slightly more this way than that way, because that's how I like it. You might not like it like that. You might want it totally different. And I'm gluing on my mat, aren't I? Oh no, I'm gluing on my mat. We can't do that. Don't you love it when magic happens? Right, so I'm going to do, yeah, a little bit away from that, but no, hold on a minute, it's the other way around, isn't it? Is it? I want it towards the middle. Yeah, so it's away from this, sorry, it's away from this and towards there, because I want it towards the middle. Okay, when it closes. What am I thinking? I'm probably thinking that's the middle. I thought that was a dog moving about. It's not, it's not. Something falling. Oh, can we see that? Just gluing down the sides there. Okay, and don't forget, I've only made this once. This side, so I don't know if it's, hopefully it'll work fine. And we're going to get something to take up that glue, because we do not want any glue on our sides here. Okay. Oops. Yeah, this is the only thing I think in that journal that I didn't do on video, but I thought I'd do it anyway, because I think it looks really nice, and it's really pretty, and I don't know what page I'm doing it on yet, so that's going to be fun, isn't it? Right, so we're going to do this the same. We're going to move it to the outside like that, because we want it more in the middle. It doesn't matter about the... I'm hoping you can see it's not too low now. Good. I've tried to make the camera go to the... Whoa, that's a very wobbly bit. Let's make sure we can see sort of like... Oh, what we can see here. Yeah, we can see that. That's alright. I can't see it because there's a bar in the way. Not a bar with drinks in, but a bar with drinks in the way. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, it won't do me any because I don't really drink. That's hilarious, isn't it? Right, there we go. Right, so that goes there like that. So we're going to now glue here. You might not like, if you like it the other way around or want to make it a little bit bigger, make it is it 5, whatever it is after the quarter. Make the other mark, or even, I don't know, I don't think I don't know, you might be able to make it a little bit bigger. The whole quarter, I don't know, the whole, you'd have to glue along the edge. No, I think that's too much. Right, okay, so that's that. So now we've got some little pockets inside this here. That could be, I don't know, I can't remember what I did on the other one. You could put something in there, like a picture or something. Anyway, now I've got some, I'm going to put those in there, I think, that's what I was thinking. Corner rounders in that drawer, any corner rounder thing, anything that's fancy over here. So I've got this one, which is the deco. Let's do the deco. Oops. Yeah. So things like this I bought with the money from buying me a coffee. So that was really good of you. So that's a little edge, not smooth, a little edge. And I'm going to do the other one the same. You can get a smaller one, but I saw these and I thought I'm going to get these. Okay, I'm going to put them straight back. If I need them again, they're there. Yeah. So, and then when I can't be bothered to put everything away, they're away. Yeah, so I've got that little cute corner now, haven't I? Yeah. Right, so what Ro did was I think she stuck a pocket on the back, but I'm not doing that because that's going into a journal. Okay, I'm going to glue here and here, and I'm going to make a huge sort of tag thing. Okay, and I'm going to make a smaller tag for this. So I'm going to get some more paper. And that's not got any glue on it. Isn't that good? See, I wouldn't have got any glue on my mat, see. Right, would I? There we go. But of course, if I didn't have that, I would have got glue on my mat, wouldn't I? As usual. Right, let's move these out the way. Okay, so that's, let's see how big. I'm doing inches. Okay, inches, because most people, that's 4.5. I think that's too big. I would say 4 3/8 or 4 1/4. No, 4. Let's do 4 1/4. That'd be fine. By, and you can go sort of here. So we're going about 5.5 or something. So I need 4 1/4 and 5.5. Now I don't know what paper. What I liked about this idea is, and this is what I mean, it can go right down to the bottom. If you glue up to there, you've got sort of a gap there, so it'd be up there somewhere. But I like that. I like the idea of having it as low as possible. Okay, because it'll rest against these. Okay, another thing I did, and that I think that's a very good idea, was getting that in there, and then you can make although it's only this side that's glued, you can make sure it's got plenty of room to go in there. I think that's a very good tip. Oops, hold on a minute, we're getting I think almost ungluing here. It's that bad. Right, okay, so we're going to make sure that gets in there. Yeah, so that's fine. I can make that into a tag shape or anything like that. It can be a journaling card. I can decorate it. Yeah, I wonder if I could put some, do you know what, I've got loads and loads of circles made up. I wonder if you could put some of those on it. So you can make it into a tag shape. Should we do that? I'm going to do it with scissors. Scissors, where are you, dears? Oh, I know you're over there. I know I've got a pot of scissors down here, you know. Oh, hold on, one's just fallen on the floor. I don't know if that's a good idea down there. Well, I've got to go and find my glue cleaner. It's like a razor blade thing, but plastic, and it'll clean glue off your desk, and it'll clean glue off probably, as I think I've done it before, in between the slats of my scoreboard, because guess what, I have never glued on my scoreboard, you know. Yeah, I have, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's right, so I always cut those little, I think they're a bit sharp, so I cut those off as well. And I'm going to round the corners down here. We got here, oh, that's not the one. Oh, actually that's going in the other drawer. That can go in there, that's the corner, the old corner round it. And I'm going to do the scallop at the bottom here. Okay, just for fun, because I've got the thing. Okay, I'm trying not to put too much, because what I used to do, and I try not to do it now, is put too much on a shelf and you can't get anything off it and everything falls on the floor. Yeah, so there, so that one goes in perfectly on there. Let's make a thing, as in a hole. I can put me whole thing there as well, actually, like the big one. So hopefully in the middle, wherever that is, here somewhere, and I'm not going to try and get my fingers between it, because I nearly did. Behind, yes. Won't hurt. I don't think it hurts, but you're thinking I don't really need to do that. That was on the floor, so that'd be perfect, won't it? Don't know where it's from, actually. So I can put that on. So I've got it all on ready. I don't know. I'll just do it like this, because it's quite a long piece. I don't know whether I might have to take that off and double it up for the other bit, because I don't think I've got another one that colour. But anyway, that would go in there like that. Okay. You're thinking the other one. What do you mean by the other one? Well, we'll find out. Okay, so that's there. I was thinking about putting circles. I don't know what it would look like, so I've got a whole pack of circles. I don't know what's going on out there. Somebody's complaining. And somebody else is laughing at them. We've got those leaves. Butterflies. Yeah, it's very, very nice, you know. I think somebody's saying to you that although it's different, it's the best one, the best one they've seen. So, you know, just remember that. So even though it's weird, look at that. That would look nice, wouldn't it? I don't know if it would look. I don't know whether you could put them on there as well. I know it's making it look very, I don't know, arty, isn't it? You know what I mean, about arty. Yeah. Right, so I've got all these circles, and I've also got fluted circles as well. So that's how you could decorate it. Yeah, well, it's because I've got the window. Did I just say that I've got the window open? So it's. Well, that's in the wrong pack. Oh, look, a little doily thing. You can have it that way around if you didn't like it that way. Yeah. There's a patterned one there. That's not my design. That's what do you call it? Paper, digital paper. Okay, where did I put? Do you know what? I can't find. Oh yeah, was it in the? Is it in this? No. Top? No. Oh no, there is. So this draw's in 3 parts. but it's in 3 parts. I'm thinking, what have I put in there? I haven't got anything in the end bit, so yeah, so I've got to find something for that. Yeah. I'm hoping they're not going to swear, but somebody's. Oh, they've got a lampshade. No, that's the sort of thing, you know, that wasn't done. So, I mean, you might not like that. You might just want to leave it plain. I don't know. Right. Oh, I'll tell you what looked nice if you inked it up round the edge. Another thing I just thought, for this sort of thing, I think it looks a bit weird if it's all in the middle. So you'd get it off, put it off the edge. You can either bend it round, so you got it both sides, or cut it off, and that would make a very good. That's a designy thing, designy tip. Okay, so put it off the edge, even if it's a slight bit. No, that wouldn't. Designy tip, yeah. Because if you had it all in the middle, it looks a bit, I don't know, contrived. So that bit could go there, that bit off there, that bit off there, and that bit on there. So none of it could be full circles, could it? I think that'd be quite fun. And that's got to go sort of, you know, that there. I don't know, and this might not be what we're doing, but what's this one? That might be my paper, I can't tell. It's because that could be my paper, yeah. And they're rather hilarious, aren't they? So, I don't know, yeah, sort of like clusters here, clusters there, and one off there, and an odd one there. That would work, definitely. Yes, it's okay, Nico. It's only people outside. It's okay. Okay. Possibly there. So those two could be on. And there's this little bit here, just to fill out. Look, and there's a flowery shaped circle. I don't know if that's a circle or a flower actually. And it's got a thing missing. So I've mixed them up. I've mixed up my circles with ones I've cut out with punchers. Yeah, I mixed my circles out with the one that, why not put that one on top rather than underneath? I don't know, does it look a bit, does that look better? Slightly like that, I don't know. I just think it needs some sort of decoration, and I've got circles handy, that's all. Okay. So we could put that there, let's do it. I might completely miss this out and not do it at all, just do a completely different tag. So that one's going to be here. That one's going to be hanging off. I can have it at an angle, there's no reason why not. I don't know why it's going to be not glued. I'm going to move that. Yeah, look how careful I'm being now, look. It's because I've got a new mat and everything. I'm sort of like thinking, oh, right, let's move that out of the way. Don't worry, I'll soon be back to normal. Right, thinking about putting that there, is it? Something and a bit over there. I'm going to turn it round. Now, I decided to cut them off because you can also make things out of these as well. Oh, a little. Oh, yeah, because I was going to put that one here, wasn't I? Right, so that one can go here. It sort of like breaks up the little thing. So I put that there on purpose just to make sure I didn't... that can be on its own. It doesn't look lonely. It looks like it's going from one to the other. Okay. Right, so design-wise, let me tell you, because I've done things differently. Okay, I've put some off the edge here, one off there, and then, but I haven't done them all off the edge. So I've got one on its own there. See, it looks fine. It looks absolutely, looks like a design, is the actual design, doesn't it? So you don't do, I wouldn't do things, everything the same. Just put it, you know, things, everything's different. And it's facing a different way. I think that's what I've basically done there. Right, okay, let's put that in there. This will go ever so well with my journal because my journal's bright, so I don't know where it's going to go. And of course they've got to make another one. I might even use some of that. Look at that, it's really long, isn't it? Half that. And use it. So that one's there like that. So we're going to have in the pockets, don't know whether that's going to be too thin. No, that's not going to be too thin at all. We could have little, we could have them as tall as we like actually. So I'll just make the glue, knock the glue over. So we can put them as tall as we like. Let's see how tall that can be. It's about 5 inches. Oh. That's fine, isn't it? I think if you go a white pen, you could journal on these. Or like colour pen or gold pen. Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I can't remember. Perhaps we've got a pocket here, have we? I don't know. There might be a pocket. You could put a pocket or a belly band or something. A notebook. Anything like that. I've got a notebook somewhere. I did have a notebook somewhere. Okay, in fact I was organising myself the other day and I put a notebook somewhere, and it's one of those ones you can hang, so you can put a little notebook in there, that one, and hang it. Okay, and I think that looks nice enough. A lot of these origami paper, that's my own type thing where I've just cut it out with thing. Right then, what did I do? Oh yeah, I've got that there. Yeah, I was thinking I could round the corners there, but no, I won't. Right then, so I'm gonna find my journal with this. In fact, I'll take that out. Ooh. That's a bit, it looks too green on that. Add that, with that, I wonder if that would look different. Yeah, probably. Okay, well, we don't need to shout, whoever you are. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're anything to do with the neighbours. Well, they're very loud, aren't they? Yeah, A up. Did you hear that? A up, he says. That's low. That's definitely local. A up, it means A up. I know what it means. It means A up. Right. Ooh, leafy one. Oh yes. I think that. Yeah. Yeah, A up. What's that? I can't think what A up means. I know A up, read up. It means hello, basically. Or A up. Yeah, hello. What's going on here, you know? Yeah, I think that would look amazing there, wouldn't it? So if you glued that in, okay, and oh yeah, green leafy paper. Of course, you don't have to do any of these colours, do you? As Patricia May was saying to me yesterday, she not necessarily likes all the colours people use, but she likes the project, so you can use what on earth paper you like. You don't have to use the same papers. I'm going to be using bright papers, but you can use what you like. And I think I try not to use kits. I mean, you know, it'd be great using a kit, wouldn't it? If you're using kits, it's not so creative, I don't think. I've seen people's work and I think, I wonder if that's a kit. It looks absolutely gorgeous, but it's the same as other people's. That's what I think. That's what my thing is. Right, I'm going to make now another one of these, but bigger, because that's going to go behind, and I'm going to put the make it so it's just a bit above that. Okay, so I'm looking for my rulets here. So 6 inches, say 6 3/4 inches. Yeah, 6 3/4 inches by about the same. Say 4.5, so slightly more. 6 3/4 by 4.5. Let's see if I can get it out of that. I don't know if I've left enough. It's just 6 inches, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, 6 3/4 inches. Not quite big enough the other way around. It's 6.5, obviously, because I've cut something. 4.5, did I say? 6 3/4 by 4.5. That one. Right. Hopefully that's right. Put it in my journal now, haven't I? So I've got to look for my journal of the project. Thinking, where is it? Right, so these are all the pretty papers. Okay. And it's hopefully that will fit. Oh, that's not whatever that is over again. Hold on. I'm going in the wrong bit, aren't I? It's this bit. Oh, I think that's one thing you could do, actually, make a thumb notch, but I haven't done that, have I? I think that's too, yeah. Alright, so if that's 2 won't go in, if that's 2 won't go in, but that, it's got a magnet on it, it's weird, isn't it? Just put I'm not even ungluing anything, I'm just putting that in, and I think it should go in now. It's so weird. And that will go in. Yeah, look, see, that goes right down the bottom there, and it's got that poking. So I'm going to be able to put my little hole here somewhere. Yeah. Let's see if I can get them at the same angle. I don't know. Will there be two? Right, if I put that there, I'm going to cut a parallel line. See about that much? See that thing there? Cutting about that much up there, and the same here. That might work, might it? So I've not done this before. Things do happen on camera, you know, all the time. I'm going to have to ink up that edge. That must be where it came off the things in, and I'm going to make a hole in this. Let's have a look, see if I can get it. In the same place as this. And I've got to find a pen. I've got loads of pens. Where are they? Gold, gold pen, yeah. So that's going to go. Oh dear, it's hilarious. Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear them. I mean, my thingy does filter them out. They're not swearing, thankfully. Just something like a work. I mean, it's a Sunday, but people do work on Sundays, believe it or not. Right, so that one, okay. Let's get our piece of this, half it. There you go. And if that's too short to do that, which I think it probably isn't, it's going to be fine. What they're doing, they must be delivering something. Oh dear. It's because I told them I've got to either have the window open or the fan on, so you've got to either deal with the mat and with the voices or the noise. And it's quite funny listening to some people. Definitely local. Yeah, and I'm going to put that in there because that will fit nicely. And I'll tell you what I like. I'm going to like about this. Now, if you want, you can obviously make a little thumb knot. It should be quite cute. Before you stick it in. I forgot that. Okay. So that will go in there nicely like this, and that's got that pretty paper that sort of matches the journal, so that's gone with the journal. That's obviously brightly coloured. I've forgotten to do these, so I'm going to do those. The dog's getting triggered by the shouting, I think. It's okay. I don't think somebody's coming, or wants to bark, and he knows that Nanny will say no barking. There we go. So that goes in there. So we got those. Yeah, so basically that's basically it. So obviously you do that. Open it and put something there. You can put, I don't know, a poem or a quote. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? And then you've got these, and you can use these with gold. I think gold. See that gold when I use that gold pen? How nicely it went on there. That would be great, wouldn't it? Right, so that's your little thing, and I can do the same on there as there. Put some circles on it, okay. So now I've done the other one as well. Yeah, I won't put any words on that one. I've got loads of words on that one. And you can see this sort of like, I'm doing, everything is slightly different. I've even joined that one. But each one is different. Even though that's the same, that's a different way around. So if you can do that, I think that would work anywhere and anyhow. So that goes in here now. I haven't fitted it in yet with these. Hopefully it'll go in. I've stuck them down well, so that's a good thing. And then obviously that goes on top to keep it closed. But right down to the bottom here. There we go. So Oh, right, so I've got to have the fan on. Right, this is later. Okay, so what I've done is, yeah, so I've finished that one off, which was the small one with the the tassel. And then I've done this one with the that's really nice, and they're both really nice actually. Look like it's quite natural, don't they? Yeah. And then in Peace Dollars the Storm, there we go, the cat. I've got the cat inside now, so I've finally done the cat. So that is amazing, isn't it? That's I didn't do that today. I've done that a while ago. I think it might be even on time lapse. Is it even straight? I can't tell. Should it be slightly towards that way? Anyway, the head's straight, isn't it? Yeah, so that's great, isn't it? Let's have a look. It'll do. It'll do. Yeah, and I've gone round it in a watercolour pencil, Derwent Intense, and gone round the edge in it. Yeah, and then just slightly wet it, right, so it bleeds a little bit. But I did that before I put it down and let it dry. So there we go. Do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. That would be absolutely amazing. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do that. That would be amazing too. And I'm trying to put that right underneath on that's it. Perhaps we should open the doors first and then put it in. Then we know we're getting it into the right place. And then I've got papers on Ko-fi, and if the link should be in the description. I think I've got the address on my about page at least. And so if you do want, it just asks for a donation, but if you don't want to donate, that is absolutely fine because they are free. But if you do donate, I think I do mention in the video what I've already bought with what people have given me. I only buy craft stuff. What else can I tell you? Yeah, so you just put naught if you don't want to donate. You can have them for free. But I'd love to know which papers you like and which papers anybody has got, because I don't know whether I know the ones you've paid, but I don't know the ones if anybody's taken them for free. So that'd be, I'd just love to know what papers you like. Okay, all right. Perhaps I could even put that sheet of cat pictures up. I've got a sheet of cat pictures like those doodle ones. I could even do that one day. Just let me know if you want that. Okay, so I will say goodbye now, and thank you so much for watching.